Hello and welcome to the Hartwell Arena. We're just going to have the national anthems before we get ready for the hockey from Group H with USA and France. Right back with you soon. National anthems are done and we're ready for more hockey from Group H, and USA with a great chance to go to the top of the group, and they're trying to follow in the footsteps after that great performance by Finland beating Russia last night. But they meet a French side that maybe had the biggest victory of their entire history last time out against Russia. I'm still here with our resident expert Patrice Lefebvre. Good evening, good afternoon, Patrice.
Good afternoon, Owen.
And we'll just take you through the lineups quickly with Patrice's expert eye.
Well, absolutely. The first line to watch: Greg Smith, David Moss, Paul Stachey has been the powerhouse of the USA team, and Ben Bishop in net, big presence in there for Team USA.
And these two met the first game of the group stage last year, and it was a 7-2 rout in favor of the US. Are the French going to be able to do it with this lineup?
Well, Cristobal Huet, that's won the Stanley Cup with the Chicago Blackhawks. We have the first line of Yorick Trey, Laurent Meunier, and Julien Desrosiers, and as well to make sure, a nice mention to Damien Fleury, that's already got 3 goals and 4 points in that tournament, and Tim Bozon, that was drafted at my Montreal Canadiens in the last entry draft in 2012.
Well, France last time out, they finished 9th. They didn't qualify for the playoffs. They've also missed out on qualification to the Olympics next year. And they're trying to make amends for that with a good performance so far. And if we take another look into the group, the United States are in second. France currently in 5th on 6 points, just 1 behind Slovakia. And if they can get a positive result and carry on that good form and excellent play that they produced against Russia, a remarkable, earth-shattering performance that really made the news around the world, then maybe we could see another upset and maybe a qualification into the playoffs for the first time in many a year. So we're ready for the first drop of the puck. The French in the blue vests, USA in the white.
USA cannot take that team of France lightly, especially just what you've mentioned with that upset they've done against Russia. So they got to be motivated and play a secure game today.
Certainly, and USA have not been one of the great sides here in recent years either. It's always worth remembering. They haven't taken a medal since 2004 when they won the bronze. Last year was 7th place after making it to the playoffs. So something for them to think about. Of course, lots of debutants in their roster. And that could be an opportunity for France, perhaps, if they're not going up. Maybe the USA, though, wouldn't take them quite as lightly as perhaps they could have done before that victory against Russia. Maybe just made them sit up and take notice and think, okay, we got to perform here.
Well, it's probably the best thing that happened for Team USA that France beat Russia, so they have to take this team seriously, knowing that with the upset that happened. So sometimes it's a good thing, because with teams like USA, Canada example, teams against France and lower place teams, they have a tendency, and it's human nature, to take those teams lightly, but today they can't.
Indeed, we just got to look at Paul Stastny, who's slap shot coming in early on. Stastny, who's leading points for the USA on 7. Coming forward. Oh, nice pass across, and the French opened up early on. Shot from Hunwick. Matt Hunwick already with 2 goals, and he was close there, making Hue work early on. Still inside the first minute here of the first period. USA-France in Helsinki.
We just saw the high net drive by the defenseman of USA, which created a little bit of a buck for Team France. Being higher than the second forward, going to the second post of the net.
USA's last match was a superb victory over host Finland, 4-1. Stormed away in the 3rd period there against the Finnish outfit, who did recover, as we mentioned, against Russia last night. And really there's a chance for one of these teams to maybe topple Russia from the top of the group, as the French just managed to dig it away, coming through into the center ice. Pass just gets by Roussel, who was one of the stars of that victory over the Russians, plays his hockey in the US, so you'll know a lot of the guys out there he's up against in the early start here in the Finnish capital.
Penalty coming against France for cross-check.
And from the French point of view, Patrice, how are they going to try and limit the American quality on the ice and try and stay with them?
Well, they for the example, they cannot get cut up of the victory they've done against Russia. Yes, it's a great upset. It's a great. We see the miss open net there. It's a great upset. It was a great game for them, but they have to come back and be concentrated on their game, which means play simple defensive hockey and then wait for their chances.
Well, the USA have got their first power play just 2 minutes into the first period. And the French is going to be under pressure here as there's a little dump and go from Craig Smith. He's been at the center of everything good for the US so far. Not such a great pass that time from Justin Falk. In behind with David Moss. He's recently moved to Phoenix from Calgary. Lays up the slap shot. Traffic in front of Hue, but wrapping round on the boards. His confirmation, that was Teddy DaCosta, who went in the box for cross-checking. And the puck just squirts away, and we're 1 minute gone in the power play.
USA is definitely gonna have to pick it up a little bit here. They're not working really hard on their power play, and if they do that, then for sure France gonna kill that penalty for sure.
They do seem to be taking it a bit easy as we get going, and they can't afford to start slow. We've seen them fall behind in 4 consecutive games so far in the groups. Every side they've come up against, they've given them a 1-goal lead, and it's just making their life a little more difficult today. And we try and start strongly. And the one in charge. A little dump and go from Stapleton. Actually played a couple of years in Finland before going back to the US.
France doing a good job there on their own blue line, making it hard for Team USA to get in, which creates, they have to create a dump, and you have 2 guys stop at the far blue line, so they have a chance to get the puck back and throw it out of their zone.
Oh, Louis there almost embarrassed. The puck just glancing off the post, and we got the face-off. Still a few seconds to go in the power play. The US leading the tournament on power plays, 6 goals from the previous 14, which is an excellent record for them. A reverse pass by Pulisic, and the shot comes in, and Bjugstad unable to get the crucial touch, but he's still got the puck, looking for the man high up on the point. Falk, and he digs it in, and back to full strength, the French, and they can dump it up and just change the line.
Well, nothing dangerous on that power play. Letting you know there was a real scoring chance on that one. And if they want to do that, then it's going to be to the advantage of France. The longer it goes 0-0 in the game, the better it is for France, because Team USA might have to push it a little bit harder and then open things up. Then that's when the chances are created for France.
Just got to look at the respective coaches there. French-Canadian Dave Henderson. So, no troubles with the language. How important is it, Patrice, as a coach yourself, that you can speak the language of the players? And
well, it's always good to get your message go, and then it's not an excuse for the player to say, "Oh, I didn't understand." So there are no excuse on both sides.
Face off here in the center ice. Referee, his work cut out for him there as the opposing players having a dig at each other. And the US do well just getting it back. And we can start again. It's Eric Johnson. No, it wasn't, in fact, Jamie McBain. Well, space just opens up. Touch from Thompson. Oh, and pulled back. Well, there's a great moment there. Then goes into slow motion with Houé on his knees.
Perfect example there on that play. Try to make that pass. There are 3 guys in front of the net. Against Team USA, there's no chance.
Here's Steven Jonta. Career high games in the NHL this year, 48 for New Jersey.
Holding call against Vincent Bachet. When you put your arm around the player, or around his waist, around his neck, it's automatic holding penalty, and that's what happened right there.
One of the veterans of the French roster, Bachet, as we get another look at that chance. What a moment that was. It was Steven Jonta who was arriving. There he is in your picture. He's been in the points already for Team USA. 1 goal so far. Another power play, and the French making life difficult for themselves early on. And from a man as experienced as Bachet, do without this. Only 5 minutes in, already 2 penalties. Looking for the option, it comes McBain. He swings it across, then the shot. Good save from Houé. But nice use of the puck there from the US.
Good puck movement there by US. Still got to put a little more traffic in front. And if not, it's going to make US life easier. Good pass across to Smith. Good shot.
Smith in his 3rd World Championships. Actually played another one of those who played here in Switzerland during the lockout at the beginning of this year in the NHL.
Watch for Stastny to get in the slot once the puck goes down.
And Stastny just creeping in, you can see there. Falk is the one on the blue line waiting for the pass, doesn't come, goes in behind. Here's with David Moss. And a little pass into Smith, taking their time about it, but they're still on the outside. Pass comes over now to Falk. Now Stasny, you can lay it back. Again, they've gone for that option over on the left side. Similar pattern to the passes as we saw just moments before. The French have just about done enough, and they can finally get it up the ice with Manabian, the one who plays his hockey, one of a few that play in Austria. He's with Innsbruck.
Well, good scoring chances by Team USA. They're using the puck, using their shots, their big shot from the Ds. That's how they're going to create some chances for scoring goals.
Björkstad wraps it round the boards. Here's Stapleton. He's got the option of Johnson high up on the point. Is he going to sweep it over? Just one more pass. 25 seconds to go in the power play. Back to Johnson, set over, and then the shot didn't catch it cleanly at all. Ugly looking effort there from Petri. Here he is again. Oh, took a deflection, a kind one at that. Plenty of men in front. Where's the shot? Petri lays over. Johnson drives it in. Well, good taken there from Petri as the French defender came out. And back to full strength. Well, the French doing enough. They're not too high on the penalty kills in the 16 teams in the tournament, but good effort so far in the second one early on.
One thing it's they got to take advantage of is try to throw the puck in the corners. That's for Team USA. Make Hue come out of his net because it's
oh, it's gone in. It's Junta. Incredible. Out of nowhere, the puck just flies past Hue. And USA take the lead.
I think there was a deflection there in front by Giunta. What I was saying before is US is not good controlling the puck out of his net, so you got to take advantage of that. And we see the play here again. Shooting the puck to the net.
Matt Carl was the one high up on the point, and he whips it. Let's have a look. Well, Johnson is right in front, and he thinks he got a touch on it. Gets his second goal. Out of nothing, that Patrice.
Well, it's simple. Put the puck at the net, get in front, things happen.
Well, the US have been the dominant of the two sides, you got to say, in the first 7 minutes here. And they've taken the lead. French have managed to get through those first couple of penalties, but fallen behind, and now it's finally the US that take the lead in their 5th match here in the 2013 IIHF World Champs. Here's Teddy Da Costa, plays in Poland.
Good hit there by Lucen.
Bachet mopping up and then sent around the boards. Space here for Brian Henderson. Hook Foy, the one going the long way round. One of 4 skaters that play in Sweden. The referee just has a word with Aaron Palusic, moved from the Canadians to Colorado in February. The former employer of Joe Sacco there.
Oh, a little bit of words against with Palusha and some teams from guys from the French team.
Well, it would be a great result for Henderson if he can get them into the playoffs. Still a long way to go, though, of course.
Absolutely. They cannot get caught of what happened before. They have to be in the moment, play shift by shift, and hope for the best. We got to forget about the game against Russia.
He's had a number of World Championships as the #1 coach. He was joint coach since 2007. Also with them in Division 1 and with Amiens through the 70s, 80s and 90s. So as player coach and the head coach, so very experienced in the French hockey scene, Dave Henderson. Certainly would be one of the moments of his career to get them into the playoffs.
Still a long ways to go, though.
A long way yet, but we gained 5 of 7 in Group H. It's been tournament of upsets at times. Oh, nice reverse pass. And then the shot comes in again. They're looking for that deflection in front. That time it was Danny Cristo. He's playing university hockey this year. And, oh, another nice pass there. A bit of quality from the US. Cristo again. You see those little touches, sort of things that the French just can't produce.
It's a good battle on the boards too. 2-on-2 on the boards, winning the puck, making that sweet pass to the D. Shot, deflection, almost a goal.
Bozon was the one who pings it off the board. Now in behind, looking for the option. First time we've seen some action for the French right in front of the crease, and it doesn't come to much either. Yoik Trey, the Red Bull Salzburg forward, was the one trying to get it. Hasn't got a point yet in the tournament. Putting pressure on is Desrosiers. And a shot from number 15, Craig Smith, takes a block off the D, and now the French good little turn there from Desrosiers. Coming forward with Mounier, only one who plays in America, in Germany for Straubing Tigers. Good save from Bishop. Little reverse pass, brings Stastny into the play, and then trying to jink his way through was Carter. And just cleaning up at the back was Falk. Now here's the goal scorer, Stephen Jonta.
Team USA definitely has to go in with more speed, do what they've done before. Puck wide, two guys driving in the net, having a high net drive as well, using their defensemen. That's how they missed their open net before in the second shift of the game.
Well, Trey had to clean out a stick before getting that shot off. Maybe just took a bit of the power out of his effort. On the wines by Niklas Besch. Oh, 7 skaters there pinned on the boards. Falk. Shot from range, Bishop all the time, but pressure was coming on. And goalie who did wonders in the previous games he's had in the tournament so far, as did John Gibson, who was in goal for the one against Finland. The young man had a quite incredible debut in the national setup for the US. Well-deserved rest, though, for Bishop on that game, and should be fresh. That was a slack pass. Stick come out from Henderson. We're 10.5 minutes gone in the first period. US 1 to the good. So, Antoine Roussel was speaking glowingly of his team's performance, but very much echoing Patrice's words that they couldn't rest on their laurels after that victory over Russia. He was speaking in the post-game, and he really needed the French to keep pushing. I think they've already achieved a great moment of the tournament. If they're going to get into the playoffs, they've got to keep putting in those performances. They've got to stay with the US, you feel, Patrice. They can't go 2 or 3 behind early on in this first period.
No, they got to stay, like I said, as longer it is tight, even or even tight, they always have a chance. If they let 2 or 3 goals behind, then it makes it harder, and they have to get out of their game plan. They don't have enough firepower in the attack to play open game.
Here's Hook Foy cleaning up. Coming into center ice, nice little jink there. Just disappears around Palouche. But again, isolated in the center was Bertrand, but we've said on a number of occasions they can't attack in 1s and 2s. They need to go as a unit. Really, we saw there a nice move from the French coming through center ice, and then when they looked for the option in front, there was only 1 against 3 defensemen, and of course the US triumphed.
It's a good job by Laurent Meunier there to take his men out all the way to the net, eliminate his stick.
Another drive here on the right wing. Good work from David Moss just to slow him down, and they pinch the puck back. Now coming into the French zone, pass across. Oh, trying to control it with the feet was Craig Smith. And then the long range, well, just opened up a little there. Smith again on the boards. Petri swings it across. And back into center ice. High up on the blue line. And just the offside there against Stasny.
One thing with the French, when they have the puck and they go in the zone, they have to go deep and low. What they're doing, trying to do it, if there's one guy with the puck who's going in the middle and he stops skating, makes it easier for the USA team to get control back. And we saw the last time the French forward came in on the boards, what he made is stop, and then he got caught by Moss on the board. So he's got to go deep, bring everybody down low, and wait for his teammates to come in, and then try to create a play on the slot, or back to the D's for a shot in front. They stop skating, there's no chance.
Well, children seem to be enjoying screaming as we wait for the play to get back underway. There's a strange moment there. Some sort of psychological test going on. Party atmosphere here. Only early in the day. You've got a good crowd as well, though, for USA France. A lot of the teams that have neutral, as it were, they're not Finland or Sweden over in Stockholm, haven't had great attendances, but got a good turnout for the US, I would say, particularly. And great to see everyone on a Saturday afternoon here enjoying the hockey. More games to come as well later on. It's a busy day of hockey in the World Championships today. 3 matches. As the pass is swung over to Johnson. In range, gloved by Hue, and just lets it out. And he's on his own again. Oh, whistle.
Offside.
Just opening up there for Fleury.
Well, Damien Fleury, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points in 4 games so far. Pretty good stats.
In his 3rd World Championships. He's playing in the 2nd division in Sweden this season. He got most goals in the Allsvenskan League, as it's called, 29. Having another year there. But I guess just that one player gives you an idea of the difference between where these rosters are coming from when playing in 2nd division in Sweden. He's playing in the NHL. As the shot comes in, saved comfortably there with the pads. Well, that one wouldn't have gone in if the goal was twice the height. Eric Johnson. Just teasing the puck in behind Bjugstad. Pressure coming on, difficult for the French to get it out. And goes around the boards. A bit broken here, Henderson dumps it up. And they just changed the line, no one chasing that.
Good job by Vincent Bachet there in the corner against Palushai on one-on-one.
Everything in front of them here, the US, they're trying to build it up. Still 1 to the good. We got 6 minutes and seconds on the clock. It's been a good first period for them so far. Just in control very much of the game. Keeping the French in stick's length. Attempt to get it round from Bozon. Almost a tranquil effect to this game so far. There is a decent crowd in. Definite hush as the hockey goes on.
One thing Team USA can't get caught in is playing the same level or same style as France. They have to play their own game, their own level, and they have to create a lot of speed. If they just slow down the same pace as France, then France got the advantage.
Yeah, sounds like wise words to me. As we get a look at Roussel, only 23 years of age, French-Canadian, in his 2nd World Championships 14 points for the Dallas Stars this season in 39 games. Not bad for a young man at 23.
Yes, it is.
And the dump and go is going to be too close to Hue, though. Arriving is Smith. He needs to get himself back in the goal. Well, a little bit of a miss control with the puck, but the French do manage to bring it forward in center ice. Fleury just takes a deflection off Eric Johnson. He's had a good tournament so far, Johnson. His second World Championship and Olympic silver medalist. And turning end over end in the air, and the US can bring it away. Well, if you're just joining us, the goal really coming out of nothing. It was the puck going away from the French goal. And the French defenders thought they managed to get rid of the attack. And then the hit from Matt Carl flying through the air found Steven Jonta. And in your picture now, he just got the faintest of touches to put it past Hue. That's where we find ourselves as we come into the last 4.5 minutes. Good check there to slow down Jonta. Pass from Trey. Plays for Sparta Prague. Now it's with Fleury on the back. 4 minutes on the clock. Pass into Besh. Again kept on the outside. Went into traffic, man down. That was Eric Johnson, just recovering himself. He seems okay. Lost his helmet as well. Jonta. Johnson just goes off the ice. And he just hit his head there. Now this is an attacking position for the French, but for only a matter of seconds, and then the US take it back again. And they're really struggling to have any sort of puck time inside the US zone at the moment. And as Patrice says, it's at the other end that the US really need to be turning it up a notch. Be a chance. Damien Rowe. McBain gets it away, and it's good work. Forward by Björkstad. Cross-ice pass, and it was wonderfully done. Saved by Hue off the backboards. Picked up by Butler. High up on the points, now drifting into the slot. And here's the pass, great chance here. Oh yes, how easy was that? And the US make it 2-0. Well, that was a sweet goal there from Bobby Butler. And really laid out on an icy platter for him. Second goal of the tournament, and oh, that was sweet, wasn't it, Patrice?
Beautiful goal. We saw that cycling, high to low. High forward coming involved from high to low. Great pass in the slot. Unselfish play, open net, easy goal. But a great play. Everything started from the corner for the forecheck. Not much you can do with that one.
Drew LeBlanc with the assist to the pass to Butler, but it was like a training exercise. Just tucked away into the back of the net, and well, that's going to be really discouraging for the French. You feel they've been trying so hard to keep with it. It's not they're not doing their level best. Just they haven't quite been able to match the US at the other end. But then for the US just to tuck it away with such ease, double that advantage. Oh, another moment there. Everybody missing it. LeBlanc again gets it in front. Christo now. Check comes from Meunier. Here with Peluche. French are going to try and draw on the reserves they built up with wonderful performance against Russia. 2 minutes to go in this first period. Certainly not all is lost, but 2 behind. It's going to be some work to get back into. The dump from Christo there, looking for Moss. Still Moss, and the reverse pass. LeBlanc takes a tumble. Another youngster, only 23 years of age, in his first World Championships. And made his debut for the Chicago Blackhawks this year in the NHL. Well, US trying to dig it out. They've done that with Smith on the boards. Now with Johnson in the play after that little fall he had. And back is Edouard Belmare.
Ooh, almost too many men on the ice for France.
They don't want to be making simple mistakes like that. Henderson, well, the puck goes nowhere again. 1 minute remaining, Natanoy says. Big collision there with Carter going down. And the big check coming in. Physical from the French to close up this last minutes. Well, there's 4 men for France in the ice there, but was that the best option, really? With options right and left, decided to just dump it up in behind. And again, the US just take it away. And it's a bit too easy, that, for USA.
That's a perfect example of what France has to do, is get the puck deep behind the defenseman of Team USA. They're trying to create Krivak, trying to create a little pinch, another pinch, a little block, trying to get some control, some cycling going, and get the puck to the net. They can't go one-on-one with their speed. They don't have the speed enough to play against USA one-on-one like that.
Yorick Trey is on mopping up pass into Besh. Nice pass, cross ice. It could open up here. We've got 3-on-3. Well, better, but couldn't get the contact right in front. Definitely some thinking to do for Henderson as we go into the break. USA 2 goals to the good. The French very much second best at the moment. Much more to come from the second period here in the Hartwall Arena in Helsinki. Don't go away.
Me taller.
I'll just step up here. We're going?
Hold on. You're all right. You're ready? Thank you, Steven. First goal, nice tip.
Thank you. You know, Matty Carl made a great play getting it to the net, and I just went off my stick there. So.
Talk about the cycle game. Seems like you guys have established it. How important for you guys to have that in the offensive zone in this tournament?
That's one of the keys for us is, you know, tiring out their D and playing below the top of circles, the offensive zone. And you know, I think we've done a good job of doing that today, and you know, we have to continue to do it next 2 periods.
French seem a little chippy. I see sticks up, glove punches all over the ice.
Oh yeah, it's one of those games. Those are fun to play in, and you know, hopefully we just take care of the puck and keep playing the way we are.
Thanks, Steven.
Yep, thanks.
Okay, we're back here in the Hardwell Arena. A little pause as we try to get ready for the drop of the puck. Still with me, Owen Nielsen and Patrice Lefebvre. And currently USA 2, France 0. And the French need to try and get back into this game. They need the next score, you feel, if they're going to try and stay with the US. An early flash of the puck across the crease.
It's a perfect example of what France has to do. Go wide with the puck, throw the puck to the net, hope for a rebound, hope for a deflection.
Well, incredible chance there, though, just after the French were in the right area, getting the shot on goal. As Bishop makes a save, then at the other end from point-blank range, the Americans really had a chance to make it 3. Now coming through center ice, it's Fleury with the pass, finds Edouard Bellemare. Oh, nice work there on the D from Craig Smith.
Well, different pace in that second period there, Owen. France is coming up a little harder, so.
And behind is Jonta. Jonta got the first goal, and he was speaking in an interview after the first period. What did you make of his words to the American network?
Well, you know, he said they had to keep cycling the puck, keeping the puck under the circle and trying to get some shots, and that's exactly what happened. They've won the battles on the boards and were able to bring the puck back to the Ds and get some net presence, and that's exactly how Giunta got the first goal with deflection.
Good tactics so far from the US. Stastny in your picture, he was the one that just had that chance. Good save though from Houet. Kept his pad down low to his right. And that one disappears. And these two have met 8 times in the World Championships. 7 wins to 1 in favor of the US. So you get another look at the leading point scorer, Paul Stastny. Well, some strong words coming out of the mouth of Roussel there. I don't know if anyone could lip read that. Certainly taking his hockey seriously this afternoon. Pass across the ice. After this, Roussel. It's the check on Bishop. Well, Patrice said that the US needed to be mindful of playing the same tempo as the French, who are obviously quite as well equipped as the US. The French have turned it up now, so the US need to match them. And the shot, well, we've already seen more chances for the French in the first 2 minutes of the second period than almost the entire first.
Well, it was a great play, a great scoring chance there. Puck east to west. Almost getting an open net there, pass across the crease.
See it here. So slinging it across the ice, and then the pass waiting in front was Henderson. But he's too slow there with the stick. Needs to react quicker. Haven't had that many chances, as we already said, when one does come, even how slight it may be. Needs to be really on his reactions. This is Bertrand. Oh, from close range, and then the slip. It was Gutig, I think, wearing 71 indeed.
Which is exactly what France has to do, is keep the puck down low, below the net. Create some cycling.
Center ice, 2-on-2, danger here for the French. Now the play moving into the right wing. Coming round. Well, nice little dig there from LeBlanc, who got the assist for the second goal. Slapshot takes a deflection off Gutig. He plays in Sweden. Well, that looked a nice idea, but no one there. Big work from the goalie, anticipating that puck coming round, cutting it out. Pass from Peluche. It's Christo that takes a spin on the ice As the whistle comes, University of North Dakota, Tony Cristo this year, 52 points. Credit to Vincent Bachet, slowing down the youngster. His whole hockey career ahead of him. And 20 of the 23 in the roster here for the USA have played in the World Championship under 18, under 20 at the senior level. We were just talking before about the news that the NHL are going to come to an agreement with the Olympic Committee, we hope at least, over participation in the Olympics next year, which is going to be held in February, well in the middle of the NHL season. Of course, we always want to see the biggest stars turning out for the US and Canada, and also the other European sides, of which there are many NHL players these days. Pass across, been trying to find the angle, comes back over to Carl. He got the assist for the first goal. It's just tipped in by Steven Jonta. Good stick work, opened up, but he's forced to shoot from high up in the slot. It was Fleury. Oh, that was a nice pass, zipped it across the ice there, looking for Sacha Cray.
Well, France picking up the physical game, a lot of late checks and a lot of stick work there. We saw Johnson getting nicked by a stick by Laurent Meunier before on his forecheck. So,
well, Jonta said after the first period that it was a little bit narky out there. They were having a go at each other, but he was enjoying it, and the French, that's the way they need to get themselves back in the game. So be it. 5 gone in the second period. Jonta turning the favour there on Edouard Bellemare. Good skating, gets away. It's Da Costa. Then again he's isolated. At 3 white vests in front of him and just decided to go on his own, but the puck given away, and wanted some support there, Da Costa. Again, it's a little dump. Again, Bishop. And good awareness, but good anticipation there from Henderson. He saw that little reverse pass coming from Bishop. Quickly skated up to put the pressure in the end. The US managed to get the puck up the ice, but aggressive there from the French.
the French got to be a little smarter on their dumps. They cannot dump the puck towards the goalie because Bishop is very good with handling the puck, and there's no chance for them to recuperate it. So they got to make sure they get a dump away from the goalie.
Good chance there, well built up again. We see the slick passing of the US. It ended up with LeBlanc, whose shot was blocked. But we saw the second goal where they just opened up the French with almost childlike ease. And there's an error there. Chance now. Oh, well. Bjugstad just got it on the backhand. Not the strongest shot. Here he is again, Nick Bjugstad, the debutant in the NHL this year. Passing behind, bringing it round high up. And the slot was Carl. The point, I should say. And then the pass, oh, right in front was Paluche. And again, the chance of the US, that really was a good moment to make it 3. He's failing to get the stick on the puck as it came to him. And you do get the sense that when the US just click in one passage of play, the French defense just opens up.
Well, we saw some good cycling there by that USA team. There's a turnover right there. Cutting to the net. Good save by Huet.
He's 20 years of age, Nick Bjugstad. Made 11 games for the Florida Panthers in the NHL. Got his first ever goal as well this season. World Junior champion, bronze medal for the under-20s back in 2011.
Hand pass.
what way, Patrice, would you say that the learning experience gained from being in the international tournaments for the young Americans compared to getting chance ice time in the NHL? Obviously, it's a different thing, but is it better in the NHL because of the quality, or what extra can they gain from playing in the international hockey scene?
Well, absolutely. You get some more ice time. You get put in position that you probably wouldn't in the NHL because of your age and your experience. So you have a chance to play a different role, a more important role, and get some confidence and get some experience.
But all useful stuff for the young USA roster. Stastny, with 3 World Championship appearances, is the most experienced, along with Craig Smith, as the crowd gets some more music, as does the commentary box. Getting ready for this. Well, the French have really done well in this second period so far. They've met the US head-on. They've kept it level in this period so far. Don't forget, last year they met in the opening game of the group, and the US smashed the French 7-2. Nice little pass there through the legs to get the US moving up the ice. Quality. David Moss. Wow. No one allowed to just drift across the crease. No one making the touch. In the end, the French can bring it away in the center ice now. It's with Meunier. And then the penalty. Haven't had too many penalties in the game so far. It's Stastny for slashing. First penalty minutes for the US. 4 in the first period for the French. Not much to it, but nonetheless it is. Well, that's on Laurent Meunier.
Should have been two slashing, one from Meunier and one there for Stastny.
Not sure about that reaction from Meunier, though. Yeah. It's in a football field. Barely touched him.
Hey, it was smart. Get a power play for his team.
It's only last 4 seconds before the whistle. Looking at the penalty killing, USA again, they're near the top of that. They've only taken 1 goal in the previous 13. It's 3rd on the list behind Norway and Canada. France on the power play down in 12th, just 1 goal from 13. So stats after 4 games in favor of the US. Let's see what happens here with the French. Maybe they can put themselves back in the game.
Penalty coming for Team USA for slashing or interference. 5-on-3 for Team France.
It's going to be against Johnson.
That's one thing I don't agree with. They're both going for the puck. Johnson's making it's harder on his stick, on the face to get the puck. Gets the slash. Always a saying that when you hold your stick, you should be holding hard with 2 hands. And so, but hey, a good chance there for Team France.
Definitely is. 2-man advantage, 5-on-3. The defenseman Johnson picking up his 16th penalty minute. He got a misconduct penalty after the loss to Russia. Right at the end there, he just smashed the puck away, and referees took issue with that. And the French now with a great chance to get themselves at least a goal to the good. Get the scoring going here with his 2-man advantage. Foy saved and then driven away. Foy again, he's got all the space. So nice to just lay off the puck, and then the shot again! Oh yes! The French with the 2-man advantage, they take it. And now they have the first goal. Stastny, a little grimace there, rueful smile. And credit goes to Kevin Foy, his first goal of the tournament. And a crucial one for the French, and you think they deserve that after this performance in the second period?
Absolutely, they've came out with a different spirit, different game, and a good job by moving the puck back and forth to the D. Good shot by Ekfrey, and great job by Eric Trey in front, getting a big screen in front.
Certainly was. He rifled that one in, and you can see Saka there not impressed. And the discipline of the Americans after not 1 penalty first period, just letting them down in successive moments. And That allows Foy to get his 6th career goal in the World Championships.
Like Ferry, that played for Team Geneva in Switzerland in the A-League last year. And that's the thing, USA cannot get, they get involved with France with stick work and retaliation, they're going to get penalties, and that's going to give a chance for France to come back in the game. So they cannot get caught in that game.
The good spoiling tactics from the French then, just drawing the US into their type of fight.
Absolutely.
As we said the other day, many ways to win a hockey match. Maybe the smarts are with the French at the moment. How are the US going to react? Still got that 1-goal lead, of course. 40 seconds to go on 5-on-4. Nice with De Rosier. Shows the one in front of the crease, trying to make a nuisance of himself. Oh, just got away. And the US nice to dump it up the other end. Another penalty coming. This time it's for Ryan Carter.
Delay of game, yep. Another 5-on-3.
Carter of the New Jersey Devils. This is 8th penalty minute, and Sacco, well, you can see there, he's not impressed at all, and you can see the grimace from Carter as he let go of the puck from his stick. I imagine that Sacco's going to let rip in the end of this period.
Well, he's got to definitely tell to his players, hey, let's not get got in that game. Let's play our game. Let's go back to playing Team USA hockey. And if you give teams a chance like that, you're talking about in the world here, there's a chance of them coming back. Then they got momentum. Then the pressure is on Team USA after that.
French, 5 seconds to go. This 5-on-3. And try and make an angle for the shot. He's over here again. Oh, just took a deflection off the skates. Oh, in danger here. This will be a nightmare if they score. Well, it's a good job it was with Eric Johnson, defenseman, and is lethal in front of goal as some of his teammates. And the drop pass, and 10 minutes gone in the second period. Things just broke down there, and takes some seconds out of the clock as well as it took its time to come round to Huet.
France got to keep things simple as well. Make sure you get the puck deep, get in position, move the puck, try to get some shots there from the points, get people in front.
Rousseau on the point with when he got the goal. Still a minute to go in the power play. Oh, just managed to dig it out. Good work. Credit to Chris Butler there, who was right on the line, just in the right place at the right time. Well,
Meunier had a good chance to get a shot there, and he faked it. If you have a chance to put the puck in the net, you have to.
And again, I think the French feeling guilty, trying to be too smart with the puck. It's funny how the game twisting and turning. Suddenly France are in a position they hadn't been for 30 minutes. They start to change things themselves, trying to force passes. And Sacha Trey, he's back. Race opens up for the shot, why not? Back to full strength, the US. Well, they got 1 goal out of the end of the power play, just their 2nd of the tournament. The US in the end did a good job just to keep things as it was. 5-3 again, good interception, but it was an ambitious pass.
Team USA is playing sloppy hockey right now. Just saw an example of a pass by Johnson. Not even a 2-meter pass, not even on the stick, right behind. So that's lack of concentration right there.
Well, a facet of their game that the French need to try and take advantage of, is so they can pull it together as quickly as they lost it. Oh, and that was poor work there from the goal scorer. Foy almost got robbed right in front of the crease. LeBlanc, reverse pass looking for Bobby Butler. With the 2nd goal. There's the pass coming Something to chase there for Danny Cristo. Then Hue back around the boards. Isn't the best one though. And really fighting for the puck now. Shots pretty even, one in favour of France compared to the first period, which was 12-3 in favour of the US. Missed by Guti. Now is Damien Roy. Takes a tumble there, Roy. Under pressure from McBain. He squeezes out between the legs and the US can come. They've got four skaters there coming through center ice. Pass over to Bobby Butler. Tries his luck from high up on the left wing. Goes wide. Still there for the US though. Try and work it back. Arriving is Matt Carl. And then driven shot takes the deflection off Hue. A little better period there from the US. Taking slightly more control of the puck and position on the ice. Well, they spoke about keeping the puck above the circles. And oh, that one's almost tipped in, arriving late in the crease. It was number 18, David Moss. Just didn't quite manage to get the touch. Good save there from Ben Bishop, down low to his left. I was going to say that the US haven't been able to replicate keeping the puck in the right areas of the ice as the French have come back at them. It's made it difficult to create any goal-scoring chances. We could see the drop-off on the shot count.
Well, the thing with the US, of course, they have some PKs to kill, but they have to come back to what he had done in the first period. If they're just trying to look that cute play, because it was a 2-0 lead, then it's going to play against you. France going to have their chance like they did there on a 5-on-3, which was good execution. Quick pass, north and south, good shot by Ekfei.
It was nice work there just to move number 25, Matt Carl, and that little 1-2 pass, and just opened up the space a little bit for simple stuff. But as you keep saying, seems every single game that is just the simple things that work so well.
Absolutely. There's not a lot of secrets in hockey. It's about a matter of putting the puck in the net and at the net and having guys there for a rebound and being in that gray area in the slot and getting some cheesy goal, like we say. But right now, France got to keep putting the puck behind the USA team's D. Try to create a little cycle, a little wave up there, and get the puck at the net and try to put it in, dig it in.
That intensity, I think Patrice says. Constant battle going on here now in center ice with Trey. Just come away with the puck. McFoy is the one receiving it now. Zips it back to his own zone. No rush here. Nice pass. Just on the right side, Trey. Just run the line change. 5 minutes to go in the second period. It's been a good one up to now for the French. The US still lead 2-1 after both goals coming in the first time. Fleury helps it on, but that was going nowhere from Fleury. Smart turn, good skating there from Johnson. He's under 18 gold and under 20 bronze in this medal cabinet. Now looking for that pass across from Drew LeBlanc. He's been in the all-academic team 4 years in a row. Top collegiate player of the year, and the all-star team after a 50-point season for him. Here was that moment before with David Moss arriving.
So we talk about driving the net, just getting a little pass to the net, driving the net. Could have gone in. It was bad luck for him and good luck for UN and Team France.
US take the fence off. Petri driven in onto Peluche. Arriving was Christo, but now Petri has it. Just dumps it up the other end. Arriving was Björkstad. Rather fortunate there with the touch, the French defenseman, but they have managed to get it away. Only as far as the center isos, it's coming back, and it's the team in white. They're looking better now. Petri. Pass comes over. Peluche. Good turn, but difficult to get that one away. Penalty called. A bit of needle out there. Take a look at the goal once again.
See how quick they move the puck. Bishop have to move from right to left to right again, and it was out of position. That was great puck movement by Belmar and Ekfrey.
No penalty, excuse me. Again, the puck goes round the boards. Ekfrey. He just gets robbed in the wrong area. Oh, what a chance. And David Moss looking for his third goal. Doesn't manage it, but Front putting themselves under pressure in that instance, and they've done it again here. Oh, he's surely got to score. How is he not 3-1 now? Moss once more arriving in the slot at the right moment. He's got to score that. Surely Hue could save, but even with the space closing, 2 shots in 2. Oh, glorious moments for Moss. It remains 2 goals to 1.
Well, good pressure by Team USA right there on the forecheck, using the back and using the third man going to the slot. Like you said, Moss could have had 2 goals here right there.
Yeah, that one just glanced the frame of the goal there. Seemed to take a sharp turn downwards. Close range for the slap shot, but couldn't connect properly with it. And again, the French are under pressure here. The USA have finally got their things together. Oh, nice pass. They just open the French up again. And Craig Smith, who's been in such brilliant form, scored a hat-trick against Finland. Fails to find the net again. That's 3 chances that, one of those should have been a goal for the USA. They couldn't make it any easier for themselves in terms of the space in front of Hue. And again, the goalie does well.
Well, US making big saves right now, keeping his team in the game, and could easily be 3 or 4-1 for Team USA right now. So.
Well, I suppose Saka's going to be pleased with the way they're finishing this period now after the malaise in the middle. But here again.
Absolutely, they picked their play up a little bit, play more simple hockey. Where's the puck going at the net? We didn't have a chance to see the puck. Just barely touches the post, but like you said, they picked their game up in the last 5 minutes, creating a lot of chances for themselves.
Again, you can see the disparity between the two when the USA returned to that game plan that was working so well in the first period. Not getting embroiled in the battle that the French want to fight. And, amazing they haven't extended their lead in that little 2-3 minute period. Could come now. More danger. Nick Thompson was the one with the call. They're claiming goal. They're going to watch out to see. I think the goal net had been removed before the puck anywhere near the line.
Probably going to be a review on that, but there was a late penalty coming against France. We see the holding call right there.
There's Thompson coming forward. Pass comes across.
Could be close.
Comes off the defenseman's skates, I think. Another look.
Oh, could be.
Wow.
I think it's going to be cancelled.
DePosta was the one who goes into the net and touches it with the skates. That's about as close as it gets.
We got to see a really slow motion for that one.
The naked eye wouldn't be able to pick up that because it's so close. I think it just touches the net before. What do you reckon?
I think so too.
It's really close. It's milliseconds.
Oh.
Here.
Yeah, I think.
Just there, touches the net and then crosses. One frame though on the slow-mo.
Yeah.
Doesn't get much
so
closer.
the goal should be disallowed.
Well, the French rather fortunate there. Literally one frame of the replay, the difference between 3-1 and the 2-1 that they've fought hard to earn in this second period. A difficult one, taking their time with it. The officials, of course, don't want to make the wrong decision. That's why they've got the technology.
Exactly, you got the video analysts looking at it carefully, especially when it's that close. You don't want to make a mistake because you don't want to give a chance to the other team to be advantage or disadvantage, so you got to be fair in all aspects.
This is definitely the angle, not the one previous. As you can see, the collision with Da Costa and the post. There isn't much in it, but he just touches there, and then the puck quickly follows him into the net. We hope the officials are going to make the right decision. I'm sure they will. The French will be seething if it goes against them.
So I think it's no goal, but pretty close, though.
It was indeed very close. Who came in with 90.91 on the saves after his 2 games. They've really shared the gloves around, though. And 105 minutes on the ice preceding this. Henry and Hardy also time in goal for France. After a lengthy stoppage, they're going again, and that penalty, don't forget, just starting. So the French are going to finish this period down a man after Henderson went off for hooking. Bain, Smith's shot, looking for the tip there off Stastny. Comes back round, Stastny in space, finds it back to Smith. Smith over onto the blue line. Bain, sloppy pass, slows things down. Stastny digging it out of the boards onto Smith. Nice pass there across the ice. The French holding a tight square in front. Move into a diamond, and then arriving in the crease is Smith. There's 2 men there. And takes the tip, and the French do well.
Well, Team USA is gonna get puck at the net now. Just going around and passing the puck makes life easier for the French team. Doesn't make anything dangerous, so they got to get some shots, get the puck to the net, and then they can make those plays.
Well, first penalty of the period for the French as well, coming right at the end. 6 minutes for the USA, and we saw that power play goal. Trying to be too smart there with a little reverse pass across the ice, hoping someone's coming onto it. He also needs to remember that there's a puck he needs to take forward. 1 minute to go in the game. Power play 55. LeBlanc chasing his own puck, goes in behind. And good sticking away to slow things down. Eric Johnson gets it now. The slap shot from Johnson takes a big deflection off Roussel, and then the glove of Rouet to a close.
Well, not really anything dangerous by Team USA so far on this power play. Good eye by IIHF, staying with the puck the whole time. Deflected on Roussel's stick.
Well, to go in at 2-1, I think the French overall are going to be very happy, especially considering that little purple patch the US had a couple of minutes ago when, well, 3-4 gilt-edged chances went begging. Another shot, this time from McBain. And in front, McBain's open again. Is he going to get the shot off? No, just goes back over to the right side. And then laid back. McBain now. Oh, good save again by Uwe, down to his right, using the pad. Another driven shot, this time from Fulk. And 7 seconds to go, 5. One more chance maybe, McBain lays it off. And here comes the buzzer. Well, it's a period for the French. The USA went to pieces, and the French took advantage on a 5-on-3 to get themselves back within a goal. Just Still unsure which way this one's going to go, though. Are the French going to be able to complete the comeback after that great win against Russia? Or are the USA going to keep it together? We'll find out soon. Don't go away.
Thank you very much. Drew, any frustration with lack of finish? You and your line and the others actually getting to the net a lot.
I mean, it'd be nice to get a few and get up and get a lead and play a safe game, but you know, it's a tight race. We knew that was going to be that way coming in, and it's going to be a dogfight to the finish.
Pretty heady stuff for you in the last month. A Frozen Four with St. Cloud State. You won the Hobie Baker Award, and here you are playing for your country in Helsinki. Talk about that.
It's been a fun journey, and I mean, it seems like it just won't stop. You know, Frozen Four, Hobie, NHL debut, and USA. I mean, it's been an unreal ride. It's hopefully it doesn't come to an end anytime soon. It'd be nice to stay here in the next couple weeks and finish this tournament strong and put a cap on a good season, a year.
Good stuff. Good luck in the third period.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to the Hardball Arena, where it's currently USA 2, France 1. Still here with me, Owen Nielsen, and our expert Patrice Lefebvre, who actually played a year in France in his long and illustrious playing career. And we're looking forward to an exciting third period to match that of the second. Patrice, where are we at?
Well, right now we very bad penalty right now to start the third period for France, giving USA a chance to get some momentum in their game. Team France came out in the second period playing a little better, a little more confidence, got a goal on a 5-on-3. The closest the game is, the better it is for France, but they got to stay disciplined. Got to make sure that they don't take too many penalties.
The discipline was not the best from the Americans in the second period, which is what led France back into the game on a 5-on-3. And Kevin Ufoy scored his first goal of the tournament to make it 2-1. The USA came strong at the end, and they had 3 or 4 glorious chances to extend the lead. They didn't manage to do that. And we heard from one of the US skaters in the intermission. And I hope they're going to take their chances better. But Desrosiers, with only 2 seconds gone, going in the box for high sticking, and I don't think that's the sort of opening to the final period that coach Dave Henderson was expecting.
Well, scramble there in front. Team France doesn't want to give an inch, protect their goalie. See the penalty again.
And he just catches him with the butt of the stick, Stastny in the face. And we mentioned in the first period they've met 8 times in the World Championships before. The last and only win for the French was back in 1998. They played in Zurich. It was a 3-1 triumph for them. Since then, it's defeat 7-2 last time out, 3-2, 4-0 back in Germany, 6-2 in Bern, 3-2 loss in St. Petersburg in 2000. Also in Bolzano in 1994. So history against the French, and numerically disadvantaged at the moment as well. 1:20 to go on the power play, still inside the first minute of the third and final period. The last World Championships are all chance just developing here. The USA had 2 overtime wins on their way to the playoffs. They ended up in second place after 7 games behind Team Canada. French finished in 5th place with 9 points. They're currently going along nicely after that win over Russia. They have 6 points with 1 period and 2 games remaining. Well, even the youngsters are feeling the hits on the boards.
I like the way France right now is killing the penalty, very aggressive, not giving Team USA a chance to set up.
Puck goes in behind. Bishop, as you mentioned, very good at coming out of the net. Not too much of a test on that occasion. Now coming forward with Eric Johnson. He's a little dump, but not much used to that. Does come back though, the way of Petri. Now over on the left wing. Johnson just hanging around in the open, wearing number 6. Keeping it over on the left though, in behind. Patience of Petri. Look over. Trying to get the space, but this defenseman in front. And he comes over here to Johnson. Takes a block in front of the crease, and then the French get it away. 20 seconds to go in the power play, just on the right side of the line. Stapleton, he has a drive. He goes well wide. Hit that with some power. Flies at the other end.
We saw on that power play in the last one, nobody in front of the net. There was no shots, there was no traffic, so it made it easier for a French team to kill it.
A little dump there, just gets away from LeBlanc, who's already got an assist in the game. Then dug out by Damien Fleury. Johnson with the little pass. Things going again. Petri back into Johnson. Still, tries to weave his way through 3 skaters. And one of his great skills. As the penalty comes to an end, France back to full strength. Thompson sends it up the boards, and it was Johnson's pass over to Ryan Carter. Bouncing puck, good catch there from Meunier. Over to Falk. Taking too long on the puck there, Thompson. Just held it on the stick for a moment and allowed the French to take it back. Nice quick pass. Driving through the center. Shot does come, but goes wide of Bishop. Whistle on the play means the phase comes to an end.
Penalty coming for Meunier, French team. Roughing. Got lucky with the one before where the slash didn't get called.
Well, not to say the French were just trying to pick up where they left off in the second period following that. Good hit there. Caught Falk straight in the face.
Not very smart penalty there, especially in the offensive zone on a forecheck, putting yourself and your team in a difficult position.
They're going to have to do another couple of minutes now on the penalty kill, and 2-1. Trying to get back in the game. Successive penalties is not really what Henderson will want.
France playing with fire here.
Well, they're going to get burned. Shot comes in, looking for the tip in front. Loses the skates though. Puck goes up the other end. Bishop now to start us up again. Oh, that was sloppy. And Jamie McBain just taking his eye off the puck for a second and allows the French to kill. A few seconds down the other end with Sacha Trey. Eventually the US can bring it out now, coming through the center ice. Pass from McBain. Oh, he goes for a little dump. Not really much aim on that one though. There's Edouard Bellemare. Can take it on the right wing.
There we saw McBain dumping the puck there, Owen. Or you dump it to yourself, you go get it with full speed, or you dump a puck so that you have a chance for your teammate to recuperate it. But just small dump like that, there's no chance of having the puck back.
We're on the boards with Maxime Mozan. He plays his hockey in Denmark, the only one of the Odense Bulldogs. Only one in the French roster. A little bit of space now. Comes across, laid back though. And then the shot. Hit with venom. And the French though got space. 2-on-2. Now they got the quality here. Driving through the center. And he was there in the crease was Henderson, but no, the USD did a good job, but they're not really doing too well on this power play. It's, far too much of it. The puck down in their own end. Rasps it off the boards. Arriving, that was a better play from the US. But then good D from Antoine Gouty. 20 to go in the second power play of this period for the US. Oh, skating in the wrong direction at the moment, and then a collision. Amateur hour for the US on this power play really hasn't gone well, especially considering they've got the best stats in the tournament. Tried to swing the shot there, Tim Stapleton, and the French back to full strength. We've got 5 gone in this final period, and that one's gloved by Houet. And another little average passage of play comes to an end. Well, and one expletive there that all you English speakers, I'm sure, could read. Joe Sacco not impressed with the way his team's playing. I'm sure he would have given them some stern words, Patrice, after that second period where they just went completely off the boil for 10 minutes.
Well, absolutely. I think it's unacceptable for a team as with the type of player that Team USA has to play that way. They got to pick their game up, and you just said the word there, amateur hour, and collusion in the corner with 2 players of the same team. No concentration. They got to definitely pick their game up because they might play against them right now at the end of the game.
And that's the thing, there's still this 1-goal advantage, which is very slight. You saw the French, they got their tails up and came at the US, got their goal. Okay, they've been helped already in this opening 5 by indiscipline, the US, but they can't rely on that. They need this third score to take the top spot in Group H. And it's these little periods that maybe just question whether they are going to finally break this run of not meddling here at the World Championships. But we've seen weaknesses in the other teams. Russia, Finland made a good statement last night, I thought, when we watched their victory over Russia. But the Russians fallible. They've lost 2, of course, to the French last night to the hosts. And difficult to call the gold medal team at the moment, isn't it?
Well, you know what? Like I said, I know I repeat myself for that, but with the way rosters are right now with NHLs in the playoffs, anybody can beat anybody, and you can't look at what's on the paper. Hockey game is played on the ice. And again, example, France beating Russia, and then yesterday, last night's game again, Russia came in the game thinking it was going to be easy against Finnish too, and Finnish ended up with the win. So when we look at the best example is Team Switzerland right now, beating everybody they're playing against. So anything can happen.
Is it going to happen here for the US as they come forward again to send round the boards, that time from Carter. Emphasis as well though on the French. They need to try and make the scoring chances as they did in the second time. Christo just losing track of the puck for a second, but eventually recovers, sends it over to the left side, and now the US coming through center ice. Chasing is Christo, shoulder to shoulder with Orvutu. Plays for Finnish club JYP. The US were out on a day off yesterday, enjoying the various things that Helsinki has to offer. Again, not following the puck in as it's sent up. Peluche. Now Christo arriving. Well, that's better skating from him against Manavian. It's a recovery now. Gutig. Just making it difficult for the French to hold on to the puck and get out of their own zone, and still here, bogged down in center ice, going backwards toward their own goal. Bertrand just loses track of it. Another one of those who plays here in Finland for Lukko Rauma.
Good play by Bishop there, being patient with the puck. Like I said before, great puck handler, like another defenseman. Beat two French guys who went on the forecheck that just passed around him.
Well, Smith, who got that hat-trick in the win over Finland there, getting the shot in, but straight at Hue. And certainly one player we couldn't criticise from today's game so far is Ben Bishop. He's very good. If you take a look at the goals, the first one, the tip in from Steven Jonta. And then this training move that ended with Bobby Butler just tucking in, and here is Hook Foy. There's a little 1-2 and then slaps it in past Bishop, who was already moving across the goal. And that was a nice play from the French, and we're getting another set of screaming. I'm not sure what this is in aid of, but kids certainly seem to be enjoying it.
I don't know if you've noticed, so when Team France is clogging up their own blue line in the middle, so Team USA has got to come wide with speed, getting the puck deep behind the Ds, behind the goal line, trying to recuperate the puck. They start their own cycle game, which Steve Giunta talked about in the first period. But right now, if they're not coming with speed and they're trying to beat everybody in the middle, then it's not working.
French take the playoff, but the face-off, sorry, but they couldn't manage to get it out of their own zone again, as they're struggling to get the attacking game going. Well, he's ambitious there. He didn't need to really take on his man, and he ends up losing the puck. Pass. Just too far. Stasny's complaining there. Offside, was it?
Offside, but said he touched the puck as well, but still the puck should be in his own blue line.
Stastny, the captain of the US team this year, he's put in a captain's performance as well, leading with points. The face-off in center ice comes back the US way, passed over now to Jamie McBain. He's in the under-18 World Junior Championship All-Star game. And won the gold as well, and it took pretty much every award going in the tournament. Another one who played here in Finland in the lockout. In his fourth season with the Hurricanes as the French finally get the puck back and try to come forward. Big check there in center ice, and this could work out for them. There's the shot coming, it does indeed, but Bishop's equal to it again from the stick of Morzan.
Penalty coming for Team USA, against Team USA for holding.
And Fleury was in front trying to make the screen, and then there's a whistle. Penalty, as Patrice says. And look at Chris Butler, grumpy about something. Holding there. Going against Bobby Butler. So another chance for France. Remember, the discipline wavered from the US in the... Not much in it, but another good save there from Bishop. Low down to his left with the pad. Does that one go in the net?
It did, but the French team is arguing that Team USA did not have control of the puck. Rightfully so. A chance for a power play here for Team France.
So loses out on the face-off. See there, 10 minutes to wait in favor of the US on the penalty count. Bringing the puck forward was Desrosiers. Ran into his own man. 34 years of age now, and the veterans of the team. Played in the Olympics with France in 2002. France failed to qualify for the Olympics coming up next year in Sochi. And 2002 was their last appearance at the big event in the ice hockey calendar. Comes around every 4 years, unlike the World Champs, of course, which is every year.
Well, Team France really disorganized right now on their power play. Can't seem to get anything going.
And the puck comes up in behind. It's a minute gone of the power play. Trying to get the coherence back together. Well, that one was fortunate that it worked out, came in towards Trey. Oh, and that was better though, as Edouard Bellemare arrived. And once more in front of the crease, but couldn't get the stick down quick enough to make a shot on Bishop in the US goal. Here he is again. Trey, and there's all sorts of action in front of the goal. The goal takes a skip off its standing, so whistle on the play is Sacha Trey, Sparta Prague. Forward, just lies in the goal.
Nice move there, toe drag, good shot. And just gets pummeled by Gianta coming from behind. Nice move by Sacha Trey.
Making the Czech League. Hasn't broken double digits as a forward since 2011. Prolific forwards out there, 9 points this season for Sparta. Seconds to go, 10 minutes on the clock in the third period. USA still with that 1-goal advantage. Which way is it going to go? Are the French going to pull it back together? Are the US going to get that goal? It seems like it was going to come, but with this power play, France were just given a chance to just take a bit more control in the game. McFoy sends it across. Here's Fleury. Oh, tipped over. It was Trey again in front. Fleury. Good pass from Fleury. Back to full strength, the US. Fleury once more. There's the option. Tries to drive it in, and it's taken by Bishop. Close range. There's a cheeky effort from Fleury. Can't scold him for that as the seconds were counting down. 20 shots. 3 goals, not a bad record. And wow, Bishop made himself big there at the front pipe, and no space through for Damien Fleury to get that 4th goal. Russo initially did well to win the face-off, excuse me, but didn't hold on to it. Da Costa Da Costa just gives it away. That's cheap. Henderson sees an option around the boards. He needs to get out of the way. Russo, check down. Check coming on from Henderson. Here it is with Petri. There's two skaters there. He needs to try and dig it out. Bouncing puck. He managed to get it up into center ice. Oh, it's gone straight through the two defensemen. Neither managing to pick it up. Here's Craig Smith. Here's Moss on the boards. And up is Johnson. Here's Moss. A little reverse pass. And he goes in behind. Arriving is Smith. He's got this time in the space, and Smith throwing miscues, and then arriving, and it's Stastny. USA 3-1. And suddenly they've got that cushion back again. It all just opened up quickly for the US. And Paul Stastny, the captain, well, with an empty net to shoot into, he gets his third goal, 8th point of the tournament, and another simple finish.
Well, there we're going to see one-on-one battle. Smith winning his battle, getting the puck in front of the net, missing his shot. Stastny is there to recuperate the loose puck, open net. But everything happened from behind the net. The one-on-one battle with Smith winning it, and then with the idea of going in front of the net. When I said before, you put the puck at the net, anything can happen. There's a perfect example right there.
You want to see something from Henderson there, number 22 for France. He right in front of the goal. Didn't manage to react as he just saw Stastny drift across the crease and towards the back. So the French have been on the tails of the USA since that goal from Ucroy, but now Smith picking up yet another point as well. It's his 6th of the tournament.
Team France got to keep plugging, keep putting the puck behind those Ds, and going at two guys, not one, two.
Away with it here. I think there are any more penalties. Dumped up by Desrosiers. Good work. Hold on to the puck, and that was a smart pass as well. Desrosiers wants an option. On the turn, Trey. It's Yorick Trey. Oh, he's close in at hand. Trying to give some support, but the US have managed to come away with it with Eric Johnson. And the French have pinched it back though. Desrosiers once more sends it over. Now chasing is Mounier. Good work. Physical hit there to just hold on to it. Desrosiers once more. Johnson manages to intercept. Desrosiers just uses the skate to kick it out in front. Now with a little backhand pass, was looking to find Janil, who was arriving. And then nice stick work. Desrosiers again, good period for him. Oh. Interference is the word from the referee. 7 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock.
Oh, we saw a perfect example of what I said, putting the puck behind the goal line, going with two guys. France were having good success with that, and that's just a selfish power play, penalty right there. Interference on the goalie. On the offensive zone, when your team is cycling, is getting good chance, that's unacceptable.
He's not very happy about it, but French just taking a time here to talk about things. I think Sacco's going to be a little bit more comfortable with that 2-goal lead. The French, despite their spirited efforts to come back into the game, haven't been able to make enough chances on the goal, and it's no normal man in goal either. Bishop, very difficult to beat, so not looking good for the French. They need to react.
And they can't, it's not gonna happen if they take undisciplined penalties like that either, Owen. It's too bad because they had a good forecheck, they had some chances, but that's just uncalled for right there.
Childish almost.
Exactly.
So again, the US have got the one-man advantage. And well, are they going to be punished here? And another goal for the US, and it really is game over. If there's any debating that. Fulk gives the pass, waiting for it back. Stastny lays it off, now in behind with David Moss. He's got the options on the left wing. Waiting in the middle is Falk. Here is Falk. Drives it in! And it's another goal, and the French are punished. I think it was Moss in front that got the tip. And, well, Yorick Trey, there he is. And I'm sure he's feeling pretty guilty and quite stupid for his action just moments before. As the US make it 4-1, and now surely have wrapped up the 3 points in this 5th game in Group H.
Well, there we see perfect example of how a power play should be. Move the puck, north, south, east, west, traffic in front, simple, good shot, good deflection, I think. Yeah, there's a goal. But like you said, Sacha Trail putting his team in a difficult position, taking away all chances of France coming back right now. 4-1 with 6:36 left in the game.
Well, disappointment for the French after the great high of beating Russia. A moment that many of the French skaters said was something they'll remember for the rest of their lives and tell their grandchildren about. I don't think this one will feature in the memories quite as large. And power play goal for the US, and they've been good on the power play. You've got to give them credit for that. It was excellent part of their game up to now. So Yorick Trey has put his team in the hot water. The game was already slipping away. This moment here, drive from Fulk, tip from Moss.
Well, that's where a defenseman from France, Manavian's got to take away Moss and push him out of the way. He just stood beside him, left his stick free, and that's how he got the deflection.
Johnson gets it up the ice. Inside 6 minutes in the final period here, game 5 of the World Championships in Group H. And USA are going to the top of the group, barring a miracle. And even though I don't think Sako's going to be completely satisfied with his performance, he's going to be pleased after 5 games. Only got that defeat to the Russians. And it's Finland and the USA that are stretching out at the top after 5 games. Finland on 11, remember, before this one they played their 5th game last night in the win over the defending champions. And USA 3 points will go on to 12. And cushion in Russia. Shot from Fleury, goes wide. Option in behind, but Karl is strong. He's got 2 men on him. Assistance is coming in the form of Bjugstad. That was good play. Bjugstad then just overlapping. 2-on-2. Is there going to be another goal here? Oh, nice effort there on the turn from Danny Christo, drawing the save out of Huet.
Team USA,
puck under control.
Team USA is going to keep the puck down low, keep cycling.
Well, he made up for it there, Fui, because he initially gave the puck away, but managed to just track it and then get a stick on to stop a little turnover from the US. Change of skaters as the French come forward. Pass across from Roussel doesn't find the man intended. Now with speed is Moss, and he's driving towards the net. Well, nice angled drive there from Moss, but the space was narrow. A little touch from Craig Smith to try and work his way through the 2 defensemen. Let's just send it up into center ice. Now on the puck is Bjugstad, over to Petri. He turns the favour to Bjugstad, and he's under pressure though. And the puck just gets away. Stastny sends it over. In with the pass across is Ryan Carter. Building with the French Meunier in center ice. Desrosiers. Still Desrosiers. Still chasing that puck around the edge. Oh dear. And the pass, well, he was looking for Kevin Okfui. Miscommunication there, and they've gone all the way back down after nice momentum up into the US zone. It's a better pass. Again, they're playing with confidence. Where was this France before? Pass in front. Fleury, maybe the US just sitting back now with that 3-goal advantage. The French pushing harder. Tipped away. Now with Edouard Bellemare. Sacha Touré goes for it, he loses out. The US can come forward. Have the French overcommitted here. 3 defensemen in a line. Something to chase. Thompson is arriving. Manavian. Sacha Touré finds his way through 2. Can't get past the last one though, as he takes the tumble. 2:20 on the clock. We'll say for their 4th win of the tournament, and they're going to be able to get a 5th goal. Just close this one out. Full sends it over. 2 minutes to go. Okfui tries to catch the puck in the center, but it's away from him. Good Justin Falk. With 8 points last year in the World Champs, and the shot from close range from Roussel.
We saw Drew LeBlanc there holding on to the puck way too long. Instead of just moving the puck, making things, all you have to do is move the puck back to his D, trying to deke, trying to play with it. Almost creates a scoring chance for Roussel.
LeBlanc getting caught in possession. Interesting that Splitis and Roussel coming out in English all that time he spent in America. But, his team haven't been able to match the Americans across the full 60 minutes. It was always going to be a tough challenge. I'd say that they haven't helped themselves at times, but they can take some heart from this performance.
I mean, tonight there was 2 Team USA and 2 Team France, and unfortunately, Team USA coming out the winner on this one.
If we just take a look at the remaining games to come in this one, there's 2 more each for these pair. The French, they meet Latvia and last Germany. Definitely winnable games. The US have got Germany and Slovakia, last year's silver medalists. Shot from close in, and then tucked into the net by Yorick Trey, the man who went off into the box and gave that power play chance to the US. I don't think that atones for it, but he makes the scoreline a little bit more respectable. USA 4, France 2. Trey, the scorer.
Well, it's the same story every time. Good face-off, puck, net presence, shot, rebound. It's a good job right there. Just simple play, good face-off win, quick release.
Initial shot coming from Julien Desrosiers, who's been in all the action in the last few minutes. Butler unable to get to grips with Trey. Bishop had already made the touch, and then Trey tucks it in, but a little too late for the French. Minute 30, 2 goals behind. They're going to push hard now to maybe try and get a 3rd, but good to see Bellemare as well, but one goes back the US way. Pick up the ice, 80 seconds to go.
I don't know, I would call a timeout. Call his France.
2 more games coming up here in Helsinki. Later today, hosts Finland in action again. They meet Austria, and this evening, Germany play Latvia. So action occurring as we speak over in Stockholm. So much more hockey to come for you here on the 2nd Saturday of the 2013 IIHF World Championships. Bellemare. Oh, in front. Why did he try and pass and not shoot? Ovitu gives it to Trey. Well, that was a good moment there for the shot.
Perfect position, perfect, right in the slot. Just take a shot. You got 2-3 guys going to the net.
Good decision making there from the French.
Right there again, perfect situation. You have no goalie. You have the puck, shoot it at the net. There's guys going there with speed. Don't try to make that pass. Worst comes to worst, pass it, but behind the net.
Words from Patrice Lefebvre, coach now in Switzerland, in the NHL and many leagues around Europe, North America. And the French do take the timeout now. I don't feel there's enough time left in the game. What about best players of the games for you as we get to the last few seconds?
Well,
He's consulting his almanac, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd go with Moss for Team USA. And probably Kevin Ekfe for Team France.
There you have it, you see. He's got a good record so far. There's Huet, who's been pulled. He had a good game.
Absolutely, although I was going to say, although Huet could have a chance of being the player of the game too for France.
Puck in behind. 30 seconds on the clock. This is Ovitu. Now Edouard Bellemare. Ovitu again. High puck. Off the boards. Going forward was Fouy. Keeps it in behind. Meunier. Just putting the pressure on. Three skaters there going up to the boards and making it difficult, but the French have sent it round. Oh, that was a nice little reverse pass to put it in front. And the seconds are all gone. The time is out. The buzzer goes. It's USA 4, France 2. And a crucial victory, an important one for Joe Sacco and his team. They move to the top of Group H on to 12 points, picking up their 4th win. Just that one defeat so far. The French, they fall to their 3rd loss after the euphoric game against the Russians. They weren't able to produce it again. But they're still in the hunt with 2 games with teams below them in the group. They could well jump over Slovakia and qualify for the playoffs. We'll find out in the coming days. Any final thoughts, Patrice?
Well, I was expecting something a little bit more by France. A simpler game, just like I said, putting a puck in the back behind the defenseman zone, and the defensive zone of USA behind their defenseman, like they've done a few times where they had success. I thought they were going to rely on that, which they didn't. Then you saw the talent of Team USA, even if it wasn't their best game at the end. NHL talent came over, and just by keeping simple plays. So
I'll just go through the scorers for you. It was Steven Jonta, 7 minutes and 8 seconds. Bobby Butler made it 2-0, 17-17. The French came back on a 5-on-3 with Kevin Ekfouy in 28-24 in the second period. And made it look as if the French were going to do something special. But in the final time, Paul Stastny had a simple one on 51-37 to make it 3-1. A couple of minutes later, David Moss made it 4-1, and Yorick Trey at the end made it 4-2. And just getting the player of the game for the French is a young man who plays his hockey in the United States, Antoine Roussel. And he doesn't look too impressed though, serious character, 23-year-old, and David Moss. So 1 out of 2, Patrice, not bad.
good, it's a good average.
You've got a few more games coming up today here in Helsinki, so maybe you can bump it up a little.
I'll try.
You do your very best. Well, we've had fun here. The US have taken the points. They're top of the group. And tune in for more hockey coming up later in the day. But from me and Patrice, for now, good evening, good afternoon, and goodbye.